Hello everyone, it's Darkseeker here again. Welcome back to another video. Now, a few days ago on my YouTube channel I posted up a video featuring this deck right here, the Demopolis Secrets Paladin. And it was a video that I released after the Mean Streets of Gadgetzan came out. But of course what you'll notice in this deck is that there are no Mean Streets of Gadgetzan cards. This deck is composed entirely of classic cards, Naxxramas cards, there's a bit of Karazhan. Yeah, there's no Gadgetzan cards in this deck. And when I tried this out on the Wild Mode meta, I was pretty shocked and surprised that for two reasons. Firstly, this deck still works very well. Well, I shouldn't be shocked and surprised. It's Secrets Paladin. It's so overpowered. It was still working very well without Gadgetzan cards. And not only that, on the Wild Mode meta, when I was on the meta initially, so that was the first week of December, I wasn't going up against any opponents that were playing Gadgetzan cards. And I found that fascinating. So I thought to myself, how much longer can I play this deck for and not come up against any opponents playing Gadgetzan cards? How much longer can I go on for playing this deck in the meta without needing to include any Gadgetzan cards? Well, you're going to get your answer in this video, but yes, the Mean Streets of Gadgetzan has made its way into the Wild Mode meta, and you will see this deck, which doesn't play Gadgetzan cards, go up against the likes of Pirate Rogue, Pirate Warrior, Renolock. These are decks that are causing people headaches on the standard mode ladder now, and they've made their way into Wild Mode. So let's see how this Secrets Paladin fares against the Mean Streets of Gadgetzan. Alright, here we go. This is a rogue. Now, two things come to mind with rogues at this point. You sort of think, you know, what was this, rank 10, so you're thinking, okay, what's it gonna be?
Happy Feast of Winter.
Is this going to be the auctioneer rogue that's just going to kill me with Leroy and conceal effects? Is this a Jade rogue who will play these death rattle minions that summon golems and then play N'Zoth later in the game? Is it going to be, oh yes of course, Pirate Rogue? And that's exactly what it is. It's Pirate Rogue, who plays a 4-1. Of course you play a 4-1 in a game where 1 health can be easily dealt with? That doesn't make sense to me, but... oh. Ship's Cannon. Wow. So, this guy is playing Ship's Cannon. Wow. And I like Cabbage there saying he loves the cannon because he loves the value associated with it. It's such a fun dynamic, right? Play a pirate, do some damage. It's really interesting. Well, we get a 4/4 spider. That's something, I guess. And we get a dude coming back to life. That's not particularly great, but okay. Okay. Oh, I guess this 4-1 did something, right? It traded. Look at the value. Double cannons firing away there. And this is problematic. It really is. I think Shredder was the best play there. Was pondering muster for battle, but Shredder was the on-curve play. Wow. This guy, he has answers. He has answers to every question that I pose. Unbelievable. Okay. So, muster for battle here. Just spreading things out on the board a little bit there. If he plays more pirates, presumably the damage from the cannon is going to hit the 1/1s. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Yep, there goes a 1-1. Okay, that's... I guess... Okay, that's interesting. So, it looks like the pirate rogue has control here. I like Cabbage saying this is rough. I agree with him. I have consecration. Goodbye, board. And now we're even. And now we are even, sort of. And I'm thinking Sylvanas, perhaps, depending on what he plays. Okay. Is Sylvanas good here? Or is it Shredder time?
I have no time for games.
Okay. So, we play Noble Sacrifice. He's presumably going to want to trade into Sylvanas and kill it before he plays anything else. But he's going to get a nasty surprise here. He's going to get the shock of his life, because it is Noble Sacrifice. The question he has to ask now is, how does he deal with Sylvanas? Does he run Sap, for example? Okay, plays another squid face. Not sure. Interesting. So this is a bit awkward, actually. If I kill a squid face, his weapon gets buffed. Do I want the weapon to get buffed? In which case, do I just go face? He can't kill me. He hasn't got anything there that in his hand, I don't think, that can instigate lethal, right?
Let me think.
I mean, Leroy and a Cold Blood would do it, potentially. But he's not going to have that, is he? So, we're going to trade. Okay, we'll give him the weapon buff, but what we're doing there is we're removing some attack power from the equation. He had 9 attack available to him before, 2 4-drops plus the 1 attack weapon. Now he has 7. So maybe we are just safeguarding our face a little bit. Now, he may just throw the squid face into the Sylvanas, in which case, actually, I'm pretty happy, because Sylvanas there would have got so much value in terms of trades. Oh wow, is he just going to go face here? This is crazy. Oh my god, he actually, so he had double cold blood. What? Unbelievable. Am I dead?
This guy's tough.
I'm close to dead? But I'm not dead. Hello. Well, that has just saved my life. Put your faith in the light, and Sylvanas now is going to make a trade. To steal a squid face. There we go. So, he just needs... What does he need to kill me? Eviscerate? What other face damage spells does a rogue have? Well, he could sap Tyrion and hit my face. There are some outs for him. The question is, does he have those outs? No, that's a shady dealer. That's not relevant. So, pirate rogue here, not getting the job done. We didn't see that many Did we see any Gadgetzan cards? I don't know. Anyway, pirate rogue. Not getting the job done. That's a bonus streak. And there we go. Okay. Next game here is against a warrior. And it's of course Pirate Warrior. And you know it's Pirate Warrior because look, there's patches. However, I have a secret keeper up, and I have some secrets up. So, in this particular instance, in this game, who can seize the board early? Who has those all-important early draws? It would appear that in this situation that I've got the advantage, because... oh, maybe I don't, but he's going to take 6 to the face. So he's managed to clear my board. I got lucky with my my secret keeper and the secrets, so I was able to essentially outvalue him and gain initiative, gain board, gain aggression over him. But he was able to clear it, and now it's a 3-4 against a 2-3 spider. Shredder is perfectly fine. My assumption here is that he'll ignore the spider, which is great, because then we can play Knife Juggler, trade the spider in, get some juggles. It's all pretty good. He may just trade with the Shredder here, but if you're forcing him to trade... no, he doesn't trade. That's it. Well, of course, he's a pirate warrior. Why would you trade? Why would you trade, particularly when you've got a taunt that you can play? Okay. So, I think what we do here is we go for the juggles. Okay. We see where they land. That's good. That's really good, because he will view the Knife Juggler potentially here as the biggest threat. So if he trades into the Juggler, that's great. He loses his minion. Arcanite Reaper. Okay. To the face. To the face, right? He's racing me. He's thinking, I can't deal with the Paladin's board. And, yeah. I'd say right about now, it's over. Look at that board on turn 6. Look at that board. We have outvalued a pirate warrior. It's pretty insane. Pretty insane. And we've got Noble Sacrifice. So he's going to attack with the haha, with the deckhand, and oh, it didn't even get to attack. That's insane, and he concedes. Wow. So pure and utter dominance there against Pirate Warrior. Okay, this next game is against a Warlock. It is either Zoolock or it's Renolock, right? It's not going to be anything in between. It's going to be one of those two. And of course, based on what we've seen in standard mode recently, where Renolock has really asserted itself, of course it's not going to shock me if this is Renolock right now. And the fact that he plays nothing here would infer it's Renolock. So yeah, on standard mode, Renolock is probably now the premier tier 1 deck. Whereas on wild mode, at least historically, I've certainly seen more Zoolock get played. Because of course on wild mode, Zoolock still has access to certain cards. Certain interesting cards like Nerubian Egg. You also sometimes see Dr. Boom get played as a little bit of a late game threat. But Nerubian Egg in particular is so powerful in Zoolock on wild mode. But this is Renolock. This is Renolock. And the question of course is if he's playing Gadgetzan cards. Renolock was buffed. It got buffed by Gadgetzan. They were given more tools, more ways to clear the board. So honestly, I don't feel favoured. I don't feel favoured at all here. It's always now quite nerve-wracking when you go up against Renolock. It's one of those decks that you just don't want to face at all, because the games go on forever. Okay, they're never ending. You invest all of that time and then lose. He's playing Zombie Chow. course. I get no benefit from that healing, but there's the challenger, there are my secrets, and now I'm saying to him, you need to answer this board. His health total has been reduced quite dramatically here, and he has to answer the board. If he has Siphon Soul, I mean, he could attack with the Imp Gang boss, see where the Avenge buff goes. If it goes on the 6/6 challenger, then it becomes a really good Siphon Soul target. But regardless of what he does, and even if he manages to clear a good chunk of my board, look at my hand. I have Sylvanas, I have Tyrion, I have N'Zoth. I can just bring them all back. And the key thing for me, though, will be to play around Twisting Nether. That's going to be the absolute key here. So if I can play my Death Rattle minions, and he feels pressured enough to play Twisting Nether, I'll be really happy, because then I'll just play N'Zoth. Bring him back to life, of course. Oh, that's a pretty creative play. He says, well played. Why does he say well played?
Well played.
Did he genuinely mean well played? No, because he made the good play. So he was saying well played to me because he thinks he can win. No, he ain't going to win because that bomb just hit face for 4. He's going to need to start looking for Reno. If he's not got Reno in hand, he's going to be in a world of trouble. Lotheb. You don't see Lotheb too often these days. It's a really good card, of course, but I don't see him as often. Well, we put our faith in the light and we smork. We go face. Face is the place. Because now I'm saying, well, Twisting Nether or bust. Well, that's interesting. He's playing Faceless Manipulator, which of course means that he plays Leroy, Power Overwhelming. So he... Oh, it's an owl! Yeah, so he plays the burst combo. Oh. When is the last time you saw an Iron Beak Owl played in this game? After it was nerfed, or made more expensive, I think. When's the last time you've seen it played? Anyway, Consecration here, really good. I could trade the bomb in and hope it kills Tyrion, but that's not going to happen, right? So, this is a better play. Yeah, we play a Belcher here to protect our Dr. Boom. He can't swing with the weapon, he can't tap, he's stuck. What's he going to do, really? His only out right now, then, is Reno Jackson. That's his only out here. Does he have it?
Your soul shall
No, he is Twisting Nether, and it's all over. Because that bomb hits face, and there we go. Wow, he didn't have Reno. And there's another streak into rank 9. Yeah, not bad at all.
I will command the light.
Okay, this next game is against Paladin. Now, what kind of a Paladin is this? What have we got? We've got options, right? We've got Dragon Paladin, Secrets Paladin, Buff Paladin if you're playing Gadgetzan cards. What we do know is that he is a Golden Paladin, like me. So he's experienced. He knows what he's doing, right? Okay. Bit of a slow turn for him there. Oh, there's the best 2-drop in the entire game. So far this deck has fared pretty well. We've faced down a Pirate Rogue, which played a 4-1, unbelievably. We've faced down a Pirate Warrior. We've faced down a Renolock. Now we're going up against a Paladin playing Acolyte of Pain. Okay. Which makes me think that this is Renolock Paladin. Anything can happen. So is this a race? I presume this is a race for me to kill him before he kills me with anything can happen. Okay, yeah. It's a shame we can't play the Sludge Belcher. But Redemption. This is pretty good. But he's going to kill the mini-bot, right? For sure. He's going to kill the mini-bot for sure. Okay, Value Town. We get the bot back. It's going to require another 2 hits to kill that thing, which is really good. Yeah, super bot, says I like cabbage.
Follow the rules.
Yeah, I'm just saying there about Inzoth value. Inzoth in this hand is not great right now. I'd rather he were a Death Rattle minion that I could play and then draw him later, but it is what it is.
I wonder.
Consecration doesn't do a huge amount for him here because we get slime back from the Belcher, we get spiders, the mini-bot still lives. We still have some semblance of a board and all he can do is hero power. This is interesting. He's trying to slow me down. And he needs, if he's playing Renolocks, he needs to draw into his Renolocks. Now, because I've seen a consecration, I'm thinking to myself, yeah, I can fill the board here. I can play muster safely, hopefully, and hope and pray that there is not another consecration or a pyromancer plus a spell. That would be devastating for me. Oh, look, there he is. Well, he's just used equality. I think I'm okay with that. Equality is... Okay, I'm not okay with that. Equality is really big tool for him. And he used it to clear... He used it to clear pretty much what was a board of 1/1s, really, right? So I can't feel too bad about it. There's Dr. Boom. And there's Tyrion. Boom versus Tyrion. To be honest, in this situation, I think Boom wins. Throw a bomb in, it goes face. And we play our own Tyrion. Put our faith in the light. And what's he going to do? Tank it? Is he going to tank Tyrion here? I'd say this is over. Unless he has, I don't know, humility. Oh, that's interesting. He gets +8 healing. So that's what? That's an 8 cost spell. So that must be lay on hands. He's trying to survive. But his options are limited. And it goes face, of course. Of course. I think we just load the board up in this situation, right? How do we get punished for it if we do? We've seen a pyromancer. We've seen consecration. Now, look at this board. Dr. 8, Tyrion, Dr. 7, Dr. Boom, and Dr. 6, Sylvanas, 6, 7, 8 trifecta on the board. This is insane. This is insane, and if he somehow managed to clear all of them, I've got N'Zoth,
None may steal our
which is even more insane. Wow, he's doing everything he can. He's going all out here, killing Tyrion, trying to preserve his health total. Is that healing? Yes, of course it is. Wow, forbidden healing, so good for him, so good. But look at how much damage I've got. We didn't even need to play N'Zoth. Wow, and we're streaking into rank 8. What a powerful deck. What a powerful deck. So, in summary, forget the mean streaks to Gadgetzan. You don't need it. I still need to investigate the potential for playing Gadgetzan cards in this deck. I have joined a couple of Hearthstone Facebook groups, and I've posed the question to them: what cards would they remove and insert from Gadgetzan? And there's quite a bit of debate. Some people are saying don't change this deck at all. Some people are saying, oh yeah, there are a couple of Gadgetzan cards that I could include, but quite a few people are saying this deck is strong enough as it is. What they are saying is, actually in terms of refining this deck, that I should probably play 2 Knife Jugglers to get value with Muster for Battle. I've been told by some people to remove Barnes because it's too situational. For others, they've said remove Keeper of Alderman and play Lotheb, because Lotheb can stop lethal, can stop spell-based lethal. So there's lots of considerations there. But I hope you enjoyed the video, everyone. Do give this deck a try on the ladder if you've not tried it already. And if you do experiment with it and include cards from the Mean Streets of Gadgetzan, I'd be really interested to know what you do include in this deck and how it works out for you. In the near future, I will probably adapt this deck at the request of a couple of viewers on my channel. I'll probably adapt this deck, play some Gadgetzan cards in it, and I'll probably see how it fares and report back to you. But for the time being, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please subscribe, and I'll see you all again very soon. Do take care now.